Hi everybody, it's me. Oh, I haven't got the camera on me. Let's flick it around. Let's just have a quick look. This is without my glasses, so anything could happen. And it's not that one. Let me press it again. I think I'd be used to this by now. So yes, it's me. I'm on a different route today. It's one I haven't been on before. It's a track we've ran lots of times in the past, so it must be getting on for 3 years since I last came down this way. And like I say, we're just heading back now. I've done just over 2 miles. It was going to be a steady one, but when I checked the Strava, I'm actually going at the fastest pace that I've been so far. It's shown as 3.8 mile an hour, which is definitely rather embarrassing when we used to run at 6.30 mile an hour, and now I'm thinking it's good when I'm doing 3.8. The best I've ever done is in the 5 minutes, but that was many years ago. But as people keep telling me, it's recovery. You're recovering from a big operation, and this is for people who are going to have the op or have had the op. It's a bit windy here, so I'm not sure what the reception will be like. But as I keep saying, everybody's recovery is going to be different. And I'd say I was relatively fit before I had the op. I was not overweight, never smoked, and came in with a good positive attitude. I was going to get out of hospital early, I was going to recover quick, and at the moment it seems like I'm pretty much on track for that. But a lot of people warn me that you can have good days and bad days, and I must admit, since the operation, I think my get up and go has actually got up and gone at times. Even trying to do things on the computer, I just lack the energy that I used to have. And what they say, that comes back a big point where a lot of people say is at the 6-week point things magically start to happen. And I've got another couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, the end of this month, where I get to that point and hopefully the magic starts again. But these walks are definitely helping. I'll say it was going to be steady, but I think I might have pushed it. And when you're halfway and you've got a fast pace, you're not going to slow down, are you? You've got to keep on going. And as I always say, if the physios are watching, I'm walking and talking. And on the physio side, yesterday I had a phone call from the Cardiac Rehabilitation Centre, which is where after a certain time and you've been cleared by the consultant, you go there for rehabilitation exercises. And so I'm just waiting for them to get in touch to say when they are, and I will go. You know, most of you know me that I'm not into bureaucracy and doing as I'm told, but I think in this instance I'm going to give it a go. It'll mean going to the hospital a couple of times a week to the rehab place, but the good thing about it is I know they put you on exercise bikes or machines and monitor you, so at least I can see just how much I can push myself, because as you know, I'm determined to start running again, and I will be doing that park run later in this year. So that's it. We have been on this track before, but I don't think I did a video. We're heading back to the canal, and I'll just show you something in a moment where we used to take the kids when we were doing the biking. We always used to take them to have a look at this so that they could try and decide what it was. So I'll flick the camera so you can have a look, see if you can decide what it was, and then in a little bit I'll tell you what it was. So a little bit of a competition, if there's anybody watching this video. We're almost there. I'm just going to flick this round here. So we're in the middle of hopefully you can see the Christmas trees. We're in the middle of a Christmas tree farm. You can see them both sides, but there we've got a nice green track right down the middle. You probably get the sun in your eyes here. More Christmas trees all around there, and then a nice big green track down there. The kids always used to think it was where they could get 3 or 4 football pitches on either side, so it was football competitions. But if you can think what it is, just comment below. And there is a little gate either side to stop people going on there. So that's a little quiz of the day. What else can I tell you? Oh yes, I know some of you know I've had a little bit of a issue with my waterworks. I might as well tell you this now. For many years I've been getting the toilet 2, 3, 4, 5 times a night. I just put it down to old age, but since the op it's been every hour or every 3/4 of an hour, every hour through the night I have to go up and go for a leak. So this time when I had to go to the doctors for a checkup. Hello. Yeah, just doing a Facebook Live. The whole world is watching you now.
Hey, right.
So,
well, I was going to say good evening. It's pretty early yet, though.
I don't know what time it is. So yeah, I'm just on my recovery. So I'm doing a 3-mile walk, and then I'll picture my scars later. Right, see you again. Sorry about that. So I think my race time might be coming down a bit lower now. Yes, so since the operation, and it was while I was in the hospital, it was quite bad, because every 3/4 of an hour, every hour, all the way through the night, I had to go up and go to the toilet, which wasn't so good when I was on the ward, because I had all my little carrier bags, all my machines that I had to disconnect, I had my Ribena that I had to carry there. So once that was off, it was a lot easier. But all the way through up till today, I still have that issue. So a couple of weeks ago the doctor did a blood test, and it looks like I got to go to the hospital so they can do some checks on the prostate. I believe it's got no extra R in there. So at the moment, that's why I probably feel a bit knackered all the time, because I haven't had a full night's sleep for a long time. But you just have to go through it, don't you? So now I've got to be careful here. We're going down the steps. We're going down to the canal. So if it was windy, hopefully it'll be a bit more sheltered down here. So I'll carry on once I've got down these steps. I don't want to fall and stretch the sternum. But yes, so from the operation, let's say it's 4 weeks now, other than the toiletries, which hopefully is nothing to do with the operation. It was just something I'd not sorted out beforehand. Then if you're going for the op, then lots of things that you'll see on the site, especially the CABG Warrior Facebook group, well worth going on that. There's lots of useful information there, people who've actually had or are having the operation, and everything I've read on there, basically it happens, you know, because it's quite a major operation. They stop your heart, stop your lungs, and then a load of surgeons, doctors, nurses chopping you about and doing things, and then a few hours later they put you all back together, and it takes quite a while recover from that. I'll put the pictures of the scars later because people are asking how they are doing. But my left arm, see that? Left arm healing well, but even 4 weeks later it's still numb. If I touch the arm, I think I could stick a needle in and wouldn't feel it. But the scar itself is looking good. The chest one's cleaning up nice as well. So lots of good progress there. These walks are going well. I'm going to just keep pushing them. It's quite bad really because I'm supposed to be having a rest day, but I don't feel like having a rest. So whether Saturday or Sunday might be a rest day, I'll decide that later. But now, let's say it's bringing back memories of all these little routes where I always used to run. Now I'm walking them, and so as you can see, we live in quite a nice area, lots of woodland, lots of canals, lots of walkways, get away from the traffic, so it's a good place. One thing I have noticed as well, I'll put a question on the Warrior group. I don't know whether it's the operation, but my eyesight has changed a bit as well. I have to use different glasses now when I'm by the computer. So whether it's knocked my eyes out of sync, I don't know. Whether it's a temporary thing, I'll just keep an eye on that. But yeah, I think that's it. That's how just heading back now. As soon as I get back, I'll post this. I'll post the route. Oh bloody hell, I haven't got my camera. I'm just going to flick this round. Right, hopefully you can see that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to start bringing my camera out. I don't know if I can take a photo while I'm doing a live. So there's one of our local herons. That's as far as I can zoom in. So it's just a shame. I was talking to Martin next door saying I'm going to start taking my camera out with me because I shouldn't really be carrying it and putting it around my neck. But now I've seen the heron there, I think that's given me the kick up the bum to try using my camera later. So I definitely wish I'd got my camera now so I could have got some good photos of that. So yeah, that's it. Like I say, I'll do, as soon as I get back, I'll do my arm exercises, my neck exercises, my breathing exercises, have a drink of water, and update the Facebook group, the website. I'll put this on it. It's been quite a long video, this one, but like I say, it's four weeks, and I know a lot of people have contacted me that they're finding these videos useful for the ones who've had the operation and the ones who are due to have it. I know there's a couple who are having the operation in the next day or two, so all the best for you. As I say, just go in with the right attitude and do what the doctors, nurses tell you. You know, they do 2 or 3 of these every day. They know what they're doing. It's all new to us, so you got to put yourself in the hands of the experts and trust what they are doing. And it certainly worked for me. We've got a boat coming up here. It's moored up. I'll just go past there, then I'll switch this off, and then I'll do all the updates when I get back. So yeah, somebody's asking that on the website, if you go on the website jeffowen.biz, then you can, the chat that's on there on the bottom right, I think it is, you can contact me direct through there. And let's say I get an email, and let's say depending where I am, depends how quick I get back to you. But yeah, that's just another way of contacting me. So that's it. If I think of anything else, I'll add it onto the next live. But yeah, this is me. For people who've had it, people who are going to have the operation, this is what 4 weeks you can be like. And it's going to be over 3 mile by the time I get back. And the pace might have slowed a bit now. Taking photos of herons and chatting to customers slows you down a bit, but never mind. Right, if I can find the off button. I need a bit of shade. Oh, right. Right, I'm going to switch that off. It's getting a bit jumpy here. And speak to you all soon. Okay, bye now.